edging, busting, and nutting,
and beans, creaming, and eggs, creaming.
My granddad is on his way out, and I'm washing him.
Now that is you.
I thought, seeing as your back door's got smashed in,
it's a back door.
I'd get you a new back door.
That's my back door. Where did you get this back door from? Hello and Merry Christmas.
Happy
on the
holidays.
62nd C.R.E.A.M podcast. We planned it perfectly. When we launched the podcast, we will get a Christmas Day slot, sort of like a year down the line. We've got myself, Will, Edwin to my right, and Ben behind the camera.
Hello, Christmas.
Hello, Christmas.
Okay,
Now, at the beginning of every single one of these podcasts, we ask ourselves, do cars rule or ruin everything around us this Christmas Day? Edwin, would you like to kick us off?
Hello, Merry Chrysler to you all. That is a great question. It's a ruin, unfortunately, on this happy and holiest of days. I've got no daily. My E36 is falling apart around me. I asked Ben to move it earlier. Ben, what happened?
Oh, I got stuck in it. Yeah.
You couldn't see that. So I asked Ben to move the E36 while I moved Taylor's Cayenne. And I moved the Cayenne, got the jump pack out, did a load of things. And as I was walking back out from the pit, Ben was still sat in my car. And he looked over like a puppy. And I realised and went and opened the door. Yeah, the door handle's now broken. I'm going to admit something. The wing mirror's still not there. That's been in months.
The rear view mirror.
Yeah. It's kind of falling apart around me.
That car's interesting because it was like, I actually think it was not the best example when you bought it, but it was all right.
It was very clean.
Yeah, and then you put the body kit on it, and I thought this is looking good, and it got painted. I was like, wow, this is clean, and it's slowly becoming just an E36.
Yeah,
door cards missing. It smells of milk in there. The seats are very dirty.
We won't explain that. No context. On that one.
Just it does smell of milk there. And
eggnog.
The best part is that you have by far the smallest commute out of all of us.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't think that was going where I thought it was going.
Oh, and the smallest
brackets. Is that what you call it?
The smallest commute out of all of us. So, but I'm watching it in real time just get worse and worse.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey, we'll see. The new year, which will be next C.R.E.A.M, may bring a solution to that. We'll see. Maybe.
Have you bought yourself a car for Christmas?
I haven't bought it, but there might be something afoot.
Really?
There may be deals going on.
Actually.
Perhaps, the one that I went and looked at. Not the one we talked about in the podcast, but the other one I went and looked at.
We will have Christmas cars, though. We'll get to that a little bit later on. And I will.
You bought a car?
No, I haven't bought it, but there's
what is it?
Things afoot.
Do I know of this?
Why don't you know?
We'll get there.
Do you know of this?
Well, no, I don't know of that.
Oh.
I sort of know of that, but I don't.
I don't know.
So for now, it's a ruin. I'm hoping that wherever I am on this Christmas of day, it's better.
Yep.
Benjamin, from me having issues with my daily, what about you?
My daily is great.
Okay.
As in non-existent.
Okay. What's not there can't hurt you.
Exactly. Your daily can't break if you haven't got one.
Smart man.
To be honest, the last podcast was shot possibly 3 days ago, so nothing has changed. Even if it had been shot a year ago, nothing would have changed.
Way to break the illusion.
Even in another year's time, I don't think.
Probably not.
2 years' time.
S2000 life is great.
Is it?
No, what?
It's not, is it?
It's actually fine. The thing that
not what Edwin said. Not what Edwin said. Not what you said the other day.
No, it's a great car. The issue is the fact that there's two things.
Political Ben's back.
There are two things. There are two things. Number one is I fear for it, rust wise.
Mm-hmm.
And number two is no cruise control, which obviously it wouldn't have as a sports car,
or traction control. No, you said Christmas.
No, I'm not doing it on Christmas. No, that's maybe a New Year's one.
There is nothing.
Back another week.
Yes, you are a politician.
Yeah.
You've lied to us, and then the deadline you gave us, you've then pushed backwards.
Do you know what? There's context to this, everyone listening. I'm not giving it.
But Ben, remember we talked about this. We said you can leave it in 2025. Otherwise, it comes with you into 26.
I'm not talking about it.
Well, what if we talk about it and you don't?
You don't want us to spin the story,
Oh, no.
No. Anyway, it has no traction control. That's great. I didn't say that. It hasn't got that. It's got no cruise control, so it makes my journey feel quite long. Yeah. But apart from that, great car.
Okay, good.
Anyway, turning it around and coming over to me, it will be a rule.
It's a rule.
It's a rule because there's not. Again, we haven't done many days since the last one. There's not many.
Hold on, Ben.
Much reason.
Did you actually say rule or ruin?
What did you say?
I think you just talked about your daily.
Oh, sorry. Ruin.
Okay, 2 ruins and a rule.
And a rule. I would say, there's no reason to ruin, and quite a big rule. Not personal car related, but somewhere we visited recently, which we will get to later later on.
It is, yeah. We're sorry, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, we will get to that. We got other things to get through. I mean, we got Christmassy things. This will be a perhaps slightly longer, maybe not. We'll see.
Or happy holidays to those of you not celebrating Christmas.
Yeah, there will be gifts.
I want to say one
There'll
thing.
be.
Here we go.
Go on.
Everyone listening, I really hope you're listening on Christmas Day and you have left your family in one room and you're listening to the C.R.E.A.M podcast.
No, listen with the family.
Perhaps you're gathered around the fire, opening presents, listening to us.
They're going, God,
you know what?
Please don't say anything silly. Please don't say anything silly. Let me go. Edging, busting and nutting.
And beans
Creaming.
and eggs.
Creaming.
You know. Also, what I was going to say has left my brain, and that's okay.
Okay.
It's in your hat. Christmas hat.
No. Oh, yeah, for those of you listening and not watching. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Also, lots of you may be driving today.
Yeah.
You may be heading from one family to another family.
Or working. If somebody
Ben,
might be working.
Driving home for Christmas.
That might be it.
If you're working, make sure you're listening to the C.R.E.A.M podcast while you work
shout
at
out,
Christmas.
If you're
holidays.
if you're an audio listener, you will see Ben is dressed in a Christmas jumper, is the one,
What are you wearing?
with a hat.
Yep.
I'm the same. Will, you've got a Star Wars jumper.
Techie little active fit.
Yeah.
And
you've decided not to go with the Christmas hat, but with the...
Well,
the-
it
actually,
is
sorry,
Christmas, but
the
it's not a Santa
not a
hat.
Santa
It's
hat.
a Christmas cracker hat, which I believe is
We'll
called
You can't
Festive.
call them that.
Will handed me a box earlier of just how many? 1,000 of those little paper hats.
I
you
think
get.
there's 400 Christmas
400
hats.
Christmas hats.
It's for the next one.
and said, he said, I bought props. I bought one very long piece of tinsel and 400 Christmas hats.
I'll tell you what,
Does it not look festive?
the tinsel is great, and we've
Fire's
got
on.
no game this week round. We've got a lovely fire burning.
Ben's mixtape up on the screen.
Fair. Also, there is a giant neon check engine. I wouldn't say call it giant. A check engine neon light down on the bottom, which apparently is also Christmas.
Which it was listed as genuine, as large.
Genuine,
giant.
as genuine OEM, original manufacturer. Now there is also in front of it the ML63 tire, which you would have now seen. Ben, give me confirmation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've now
No,
seen.
you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have.
So
Sorry.
you haven't heard anything.
You would have
please
seen it in about a week or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we teased it in the last one. We've bought an ML63 AMG. We're kind of wrapping up work on that. It's just the start. This car's going to be cool.
It's very, very.
We actually had a conversation today where we went, originally it was going to be one episode where we just made it nice, and now we found mods.
There's
So
too many things to do.
Here comes TDC, boys.
So you will see
things to
that in the new year.
Right, things and stuff.
Sure.
Some of which are Christmas related, some of which are not. Starting off with.
Is it this?
Is it what?
The thing you mentioned before we started.
Well,
No,
what-
not yet.
Okay.
This is the Leap Strong T63 that Edwin has put in, and I'm honestly baffled.
Okay.
If
It
I'm
is
being
called the.
truthful.
Now, I was behind a car on the way home.
Yep.
I was actually sorry. Let me rephrase this. It's much better TDC version. We were working through lunch,
Mhm.
and we ordered food. I accidentally ordered it to my house,
Yeah.
so I had to go to my house to go and get the food. Will, how warm was the food?
Well, it wasn't.
No,
Yeah.
it's quite a way away. So anyway, on the way back, I was trying to get back as quick as possible to have our Christmas lunch
Yep.
together. And what bestowed in front of me, but it was called a Leapmotor T03. I'm going to put a photo of this car up on the screen. That
What
is
the
not real. This is a Watch Dogs car.
Oh, I saw one of these the other
Why
day.
is it a Fiat 500 and an A class that has just
But-
really been mashed up?
Right. What for the viewers, Ben, get the descriptions out.
Okay,
mate.
so imagine just the most tragic looking machine you've ever seen.
Really
it's a
is.
very small, very thin car. I would make it. What does it look like? A long Fiat 500.
we'll hit that. I think it's a 500 mixed with A class lights.
Hmm.
Now, however big you think this car is, make it half the size of that.
It's now microcar scale.
No, so bigger than you know the Dacia Springs that you see
Yeah.
around the tiny.
Oh yeah.
It might be either the same size or just a little bit smaller than that. And this car was doing 4 miles an hour on a what do you call it, a B road, 60 mile an hour B road. Maybe I'm being overzealous. Call it 5. It was going slow.
Sub 10.
But I was behind this car and I got angry, not because it was holding me up, but because I don't know what that is.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing.
It's that there was a time. This is why I brought this up for the Crimas. If you're as afflicted as us, you know the feeling of knowing every car on the road. From 4 miles away, you'll see a C class, and you can go, "That's a pre-face W204. I can see that."
Yep.
You know all the cars on the road.
Yep.
What is this?
I just had to do a quick search.
I've got-
I wondered. I thought, like, is that a German brand? Maybe it's a British car manufacturer. Chinese.
It's Chinese.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's
Oh, wow,
Chinese.
really?
Yeah.
But this is what I mean. There are so many new brands and cars coming out. I can't keep up,
Yeah.
and it's annoying me.
Is this what like the early 1900s was like?
It must be.
They came out with the car and went, right, Chevrolet here, Dodge here,
Yeah.
Ford here, BMW here.
What's it? Model T.
Have you seen one of those Mercedes-Benz?
Never heard of her.
I used to be a Daimler. God.
Was a Mercedes-Benz? Why? Oh, just call me Mr. Benz, please. Mercedes is my father's name. But I had a look at what this is because it annoyed me so much. I was like, I have to do my research on it. 165 miles you can do in this. So compared to something like a Leaf, a Leaf, and it will do 12.7 seconds 0 to 62.
That's slow. That's really slow. Yeah.
And at 81 mile an hour top speed.
That's not fast at all.
But the thing that I will say is kind of impressive. £16,000 or £15,985.
So that would make it surely one of the cheapest.
One of the cheapest cars on the market, which is kind of interesting because that feels like 2010 cheap car money.
Yeah.
Like, granted, 16 grand's not cheap to spend on a soap box with wheels. But in today's money, where a Golf will cost you 35, 40 grand, that's kind of impressive.
And it's called the 2.3.
It's called the T03.
In today's money, I find it impressive, but I still think I remember I watched. Is it the Ukraine special of Top Gear? You know where they have the Up, the Fiesta, and the Dacia Sandero. I remember watching that and thinking it's like the Sandero was like $7,000 new, and that was inflation. Call it 10 grand now, roughly, right? But even then, you're looking at cars that are the equivalent of maybe 18, 19 grand now, and you get a Fiesta, which at the time was quite high quality. I guarantee you, getting that car, it's going to feel cheap.
I was wondering.
I
wonder if they're doing 5 because they just couldn't bear to live with it. They're just like, I have no.
Someone kill me.
It's so soul sucking that I'm just gonna not even. They've just put it in drive and let off,
or
they're dead.
Or despite being however many years old it is, it's the battery's just died.
Yeah,
that is as fast as it'll go.
I know that most people are going to buy this on finance or on hire purchase or whatever, but 16 grand. You could go out and get a 4-year-old Fiesta.
Yeah,
for the same finance deal.
Oyster.
Oyster. That's the one. But you could have a good car.
Yeah.
Even electric. For 15 grand, you can go and finance something electric that's a couple of years old.
You could get an ML63 AMG.
You probably get a Taycan that's like 6 months old for that sort of money.
But yeah, 16 grand. You're getting something that's got that'll have nothing.
No,
that will have nothing.
What it's got is sadness.
And it's called a Leapmotor. You cannot, when someone says, what car do you have? And you go, oh, it's a Leapmotor.
What?
It's a what, sorry?
What's that, sorry?
It's a what,
Lexus.
Sorry, a leaf blower. What sort of car are we driving here? That's not a good name. I can only imagine the sort of human being that's driving that. Grey, beige, and boring.
Sad. Anyway,
really
on to the next one.
Okay.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So if you're waking up this morning to find a Leapmotor T03 under your tree,
you go,
I wonder what it is. Is it an A-class? Oh, now the next... I didn't know this was the next thing coming.
Okay.
On this Christmas morning, I really hope you're sitting with your family, because the thing we're about to discuss is a handbrake dick pic.
Yes. Now, Ben, we have not told you about this.
I saw we have a chat on Slack where we put in lots of things to talk about. That's where we get the list that he has here from. And I saw it come through and thought, what? And then a minute ago, they said these two were like, Will said to Edwin, "Oh, I'll send you the picture. I'll send you the picture." And I've been sat here quite scared. I don't want to see.
I'd like you to describe what you think it's going to be.
I don't. Do you know what?
No. I'd like to give you some context.
A little bit of
All right.
context.
So we are about to do a video in the next week or so, modifying a friend of mine's Mini. So I've been looking for parts, and and there we go. And I found a breaker of parts, and he said, "I've got some bits. Do you want me to send you some pictures?" I said, "Sure. Send me over some pictures."
Now, stop there, Ben. What do you think happened next?
So I think he sent you photos of the bits, and there was something was out in the background.
So you think it's in the back? So it wasn't an accidentally extra photo sent.
It could be that.
Okay, but you think it was in the background?
I think maybe he was trying to take. I don't know why he have it out.
No, but it could be mixed in there. You know when you're like tapping through, going, "I'll send this one and this one and this one." You might accidentally tap the.
What a festive conversation!
Would we like to see it?
No.
Okay, I'm going to put it on the screen now. now, Benjamin, for the audio viewers, I would like you to. I'd like you to explain what you're saying. Now this will get an overlay. I promise this will get an overlay.
It actually has to.
This is For starters, it's not an actual
Yes, yeah, it is. You can
body
look
part.
back at the screen now.
It's carbon fiber something. I assume it's a handbrake
It is
from
a
the context.
handbrake, yeah.
It's being an angle of perhaps a point of view angle, looking down as if you were.
He's kind of taking it from chin level,
Yeah.
but like looking down his body. And then his hand is just right at the bottom of the frame, just kind of like holding like you might hold. I don't know what you might hold.
Yeah.
With the gear knob just protruding outwards.
Erect.
It might be the worst way you could photograph a handbrake on Earth.
Now, surely he knows. He knows what he's doing.
Oh, no,
Surely.
I did say I'm not interested in handbrake, if I'm honest.
Look, mate, it's lovely. I'm sure you I'm sure you get a lot of offers on it, but it's not for me.
Maybe it's very, very small, and he thought if I take a picture of this angle, it will.
He hit the halftime zoom. We went fisheye on it.
Is that what he's got?
I'll get it from the base.
Is that why there's a brake disc down there for like trying to make
For
it look
scale?
bigger?
Yeah, brake disc for scale.
The size of this thing compared to a brake disc. By the way, that's an RS6 brake disc.
So
Also, I'm 6'1".
If any of you need any pointers on how to take a photo of a handbrake, please get in touch with this mini breaker.
Also, I'm not going to out you, but if you listen to the podcast and that's you,
shout out.
Just do a different act. Like put it on the floor. And take a picture of it, and then like removes any or blur it next time, perhaps.
But that was incredibly good. I've been laughing at this for the last week since Will showed me.
Really quite funny. Next up, we have Lambo.com.
Lambo.com.
Which is a story I only read about yesterday. Sorry, I'm going to have to speak among yourselves briefly.
Hi, Ben. How you doing, man?
All right.
I'm all right.
How was your Christmas? What'd you get?
Don't know. This
Great.
is Christmas for me. Right now, I'm probably enjoying a Christmas turkey. What about you?
Okay, this is painful. I'm just going to talk about it nonetheless. Okay. So a man bought Lambo.com many years ago. He bought the domain. It's not a new thing to buy domains and try and sell them. He bought the domain thinking I might sell this in the future. I think he paid $10,000 for it.
So a big investment.
Yeah, fairly big. I mean, I think this was like 2010, I want to say. Someone will know more because they do. So a lot of money to go and spend on a domain that you don't really know if you can use it or not. And apparently he did many things over the course of owning this domain, where he was basically saying it's nothing to do with Lamborghini. I'm not trying to do that. It's related to a nickname called Lamb, and then he put a site up that said he was basically going to go after the people that were saying that it was about Lamborghini, whatever. And it's all gone to a court of laws and what such, and they've ruled that it goes to Lamborghini.
What, without paying for
So
it?
he listed it for sale, I want to say, in 2018.
For reasonable?
It was $1.2 million.
Okay.
And obviously Lamborghini went, well, I don't really want that, because I think we actually have a website.
Yeah,
and,
called Lamborghini. That's their name.
Which is the name.
Now, famously, when you're trying to sell something, you kind of start at a price and you kind of move down from there. That wasn't his plan here.
No, yeah, I read somewhere 75 million. It's like holding someone ransom in a movie.
It's reverse bartering. It's 1.2 million. No, we're not interested.
But it went
5 mil.
It basically went to like an intellectual property court type thing, and they basically said, "Yeah, you're a chopper, mate. We're giving," and they gave it to Lamborghini.
Now that
so he's lost out on 10 grand.
Yeah, you should at least get what you.
But it's because he was, over the course of however many years, he was basically attacking them and trying to get money out of it. So it's just a ridiculous way to do things.
There were the same thing with, I want to say it was Nissan in America. And they went after him for years and years, and he sold his business just to pay for the legal fees to stay the owner of it, because they were coming after him, and that was legitimately for his business. He just owned it before them, and they went, "No, we want it. That should be ours," and just tried to take it from him. But he kept fighting them, which is that in that case, I'm on his side.
Yeah,
you don't just get to own it because you want it. It's not yours.
Also, even if he is being a bit of a chopper about it, just tell him you don't want it. You can't be like, oh no, I'm not buying that off you. By the way, I'll have it now. Thanks.
We had it for, I can't remember what it was. I think it might have been at the beginning of TDC. Either TDC or something. Someone got in contact and said, "I've gone and bought all these domains. Do you want to buy them off me?" No. And then he was like, "Oh, well, why don't you want it?" I'm not paying you more.
No.
If I wanted them, I'd have bought them.
I'll do it. We'll call it .it or something.
Yeah.
Or LT. We'll have a Lithuanian website. We don't care.
Cream
it's
it.
Fine. Someone's going to buy that.
So whoever has bought C.R.E.A.M.com, have it.
I think C.R.E.A.M.com might exist.
Cream,
I would just
we don't have that.
Or carsruleeverythingaround.com. You'd have it, mate.
Have it.
We've already got one.
And if we do,
we've already got one.
And I'll tell you what, next year, we got some samples and some merch in.
I am wearing a test shirt under my jumper.
Ben's the only one that doesn't have it.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Didn't think of me, did we?
It's going to be good.
But yeah, Lambo.com, man, has been 15 years battling and just lost the domain.
Goodbye,
Quite funny, actually. But anyway, shall we do something Christmassy?
Yes.
Shall we do something? We got some more news and stuffs and whatever else, but I don't want to push Christmas to the end.
You're now going to have to listen to us eat an entire roast dinner.
No,
Enquiries.
we do have at some point Secret Santa, but we won't do that yet.
We do have that.
We won't do that yet. I'm very excited for that. We will do a naughty or nice list.
Here we go.
So this will be, it's been a year, basically. It has been a year.
Since last Christmas?
It's been a year since last Christmas.
That's crazy how time works.
We have been very fortunate to drive, be passenger in, be around lots of very cool cars this year. Cool cars?
Yeah.
So we must pick one good car, the best car we've driven, been in, whatever, this year, and the worst car of the year. Would you like to kick off? Would Ben like to kick off?
Ben?
Yes, I've just thought of one in the moment. Hang on.
Is it good or bad?
I actually have. I couldn't nail either down to just one. I have two for both. Is that okay?
What? Hold on. I would like this to be rolled back.
I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, well, I hope you do know what I'm going to say, because Will said to us, I'd like you to pick 3 cars each. And you said before this podcast started, well, why don't we make it one? It should be one each.
And then we have 3 altogether. Yeah, but then I changed my mind.
And then he told me I couldn't pick a specific car.
I didn't say that. I said
you can't pick when the Puppet Master.
Yeah.
No,
you can't pick your own car, by the way. Obviously, it's going to be that.
Didn't say that. I said,
right.
I suggested that can we not pick our own car? Because otherwise, logically, I go S2000, you go Gallardo, and then it's a boring conversation.
And then I go Ninky Donk.
Overruled. You need your naughty one and your nice one. You
made these rules.
No.
Yes, you did. So you choose one.
You can do a special mention.
Here's one. My least favourite is controversial.
Go on,
and I haven't told either of you this.
That's the one.
205 GTI.
What the hell?
Okay. What the heck? Why is that?
I'm not saying it's the worst car. It's a great car. It just... No, it's not a bad car.
Ben, what do you vote as the worst car? I vote this is the worst car.
No.
And my reason is that it's not the worst car.
It's your least favourite and your favourite.
Okay,
let me explain.
All right, go.
Isn't this not a podcast to speak?
Have your question time with
Go Gadget Ben.
The 205 GTI, I accept, objectively, is a very cool car, very cool history. It's also a very good car. I never felt anything towards it. I remember filming part of it, didn't really care. Remember, we got it, I wasn't hugely excited. I didn't really get it. So for me, on our list of cars...
What don't you understand? Because you had a 182 Clear.
Yeah, I know, but it just didn't do it for me.
Literally like a successor, almost.
I don't know why it didn't do it for me.
Okay, and your best?
My best car. I'm going to make it 2.
No, you're not making it 2.
I want to.
No, you're...
Okay, well, my actual best car is the Corvette that we had.
Oh, that was up there for me.
That changed me.
Yeah.
Did you try it? No.
I didn't drive that. Okay. Jesus, you wouldn't have it anymore if I drove it.
We would be doing it 2 seats and we'd have a little photo of Ben saying in memoriam.
It would be facing the wrong way at least.
I'm assuming you're allowed that. Not that you're allowed, it would have been the S2000.
No, I wouldn't have been.
No, not allowed. Not allowed. No,
the S2000, as much as that was a very special moment to buy and everything. The Z06 is it Z06 or
it's a Z06 basically. Yeah.
LS7.
So it was a vert. So it's not.
But that was by far the most I don't want to say life changing, but I got in. I was like, this is crazy. The noise is crazy.
To be fair, you since that day have been talking about.
It's
Corvette
just
C6s.
it ignited something in me. So that and then
you know what? When we go back to America, we need to take Ben to one of those takeovers with one of those. Like C7 with a.
Can you imagine me a takeover?
Tinted rear lights.
Hi guys,
and a 360.
Do you mind if I jump in the middle?
Hello. Oh, hit me next.
Okay, so best car Z06.
Yeah.
Worst car being the 205.
Not worst.
Which actually really hurt.
No. Favorite and least favorite. Because if it's worst car, I'm going to say something that's actually bad.
Well, no, it's naughty or nice.
All right, naughty car.
Which one's not getting
presents? I don't like that.
Which one isn't getting presents?
The 205.
But what did it ever do to us?
I just don't. It doesn't do it for me.
All right. Fine, Edwin.
For me, the best, and in the same vein as Ben, it was the one that made me feel so much thing about thing.
Okay.
It was the Tuscan.
Oh yeah.
The Tuscan. I think about that really quite often, and it's actually one of the things that has in theory it should be the 550 because the 550 confirmed. I will work towards that, and I will own it. But I always knew I would. The Tuscan, I was like, I like this, but it's going to drive like a bag of shit, isn't it? and then it was the most glorious thing.
Yeah.
And that was driven on skinny little B roads in kind of winter.
Oh, it was like, I
I
remember when we got there on one of that shoot, I was putting gloves on and stuff to set all cameras up. It was like -1.
Like it wasn't an appropriate place to be driving a Tuscan.
No.
And yet it was fantastic. And I would still love, I don't know that it will ever happen because of the money for them, but it was life-changing in the best way possible.
May I ask a question for you?
For me or to me?
To you.
Okay, thanks,
directly, from me to you.
But you can do that as well if you would like to answer it.
Here's a question. Here's one from me. Now, the Ferrari.
Yes.
You're going to have to get rid of everything you own to have the Ferrari.
Yeah.
But surely the Tuscan you could have. And you could have the Tuscan for a year and then send it to America and make money.
Now, here's
That's actually a nice way of thinking.
And you could do it.
That's not a usual Ben way of thinking.
No, yeah.
Here is my actual thought on this.
Buying cars?
Here's my genuine thought on that. If the Ferrari in France, if Mr. Jeremy, Merry Christmas, Jeremy, please get back to me whenever I hope you're having a great one. If that car falls through, I think that is what I would do. Because I've been looking at Tuscans, I've been keeping an eye on them. I'd just love to own one for a bit. But the issue is the colour. Just like the last podcast we talked about, colour's the biggest thing for me. And it needs to be in flip paint. And that's hard to find.
Sword flesh.
Please, get it right.
Sword flesh, yeah. Because I remember, there are a lot of videos, to be fair, I think you'll admit this as well, where you say, this is a car I really, like a dream car, because you're afflicted by it.
Oh, I have hundreds.
But the Tuscan was one where we filmed it. I remember thinking, he really likes this. I edited it, you really liked it. And you still mention it now.
Yeah.
I actually think you mentioned that more than you have the Ferrari.
I have, but that's because the Ferrari has always been in my mind. It's like the Gallardo.
Also,
you've always.
I guess the thing is, it's similar to many of the cars we talk about. To be fair, is drove the Ferrari, but it wasn't the ultimate version.
No,
I want there's a better version of it.
Yeah.
But the one you have in your mind is different.
Yeah, exactly.
Had you driven that car, it'd probably be that car beyond anything else. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a standard car. Like there are little bits you drive it and you come away going. When you come away from a car and you go, there is nothing I would change about that.
And I genuinely think that about the Tuscan.
Yeah.
I could own that Tuscan, or Oliver's Tuscan, and do nothing and love it.
Yeah,
which is actually, to be fair,
it's actually called TVR, not Oliver's Tuscan.
Otherwise it'll be OLR Trevor.
OVR.
Yeah.
The question that we got asked the other day, was that you that asked it? That was, are there any cars that you'd never do anything to? That's actually probably a good example. I would do some things, but
wheels.
No, I'd leave the wheels.
Wow.
I'd do spaces and lows and some other bit. But like,
because it's almost, TVRs are almost like they're modified from the factory.
Yeah, exactly. They're perfect.
They've got like AP brakes.
Yeah.
and a loud exhaust. It's like, oh, okay, I have nothing to do.
Oh, me? That's me.
Of course I know him.
And then the worst car, I must thinking, the S3 was not.
That was last year, last September.
Last year, yeah.
Sorry, just thinking about things.
Because it's difficult to choose because we like many of the things we've had, but there have been some disappointments this year.
Do you want to tell everyone your favourite? And
please,
then we'll go back
I'm just looking through the videos.
Mine's blazingly obvious. Well, actually, it may be not as blazingly obvious.
Go on. No, I know what it is
because it's not.
It's not a car I own. I would love to have chosen that, but it has to be the Murcielago. It absolutely has to be. Though the Gallardo is a dream, Murcielago is the dream. And like what Edwin was saying about the Tuscan, driving that Murcielago, that was it. There is that car. It sounded, it looked, and it felt exactly how I wanted it to be. There is nothing I could have changed other than maybe like keeping the car forever. Nothing I would have changed about that experience, and it was genuinely something that was like, okay, now it's time to lock in, chaps. I think I have one, and I've actually just forgotten it again. Would you like me to go to?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so while Edwin forgets what he's just forgotten and remembers again, my worst one, it was a toughie because there are some cars that I found a little bit forgettable. 147 GTA sprung to mind.
Yeah, actually, I forgot.
As in, like,
forgot about that.
It's forgettable, but I don't think it's bad enough to go on a naughty list.
No,
the car that sits firmly on the naughty list is a Jaguar XFR.
Oh yeah, that is a fair point.
And I don't actually know which one it is. It's fair. Just Jaguar XFR.
That's fair, but as a car,
it's fantastic. But I never want to see it again, or another Jaguar.
Yeah,
it made me completely. Even though I love the car is fantastic. I think I actually said it's almost as good as an M5, or as good, sort of, for much less money. But the absolute headache that both those cars caused is, I don't think there has been another car on the channel yet. Maybe after, and you know what, more than the S3. The S3 was a headache,
Oh,
but the XFR
to the
cost
degree,
more money, was more
Absolutely.
complicated, and there would always be something else.
The first one we couldn't fix.
Yeah.
Like that. That's the first car on this channel that has happened to.
Yeah.
That we've just had to give up on.
Yeah.
The thing is,
to just give it away.
Is that everyone says Jags are unreliable, but we bought, and granted, they were cheaper ones, of course, and that one was crashed, but the stuff like, you're telling me that okay, we're going to buy two separate cars. They're the same model, but two completely different ones, different lives, different mileages, like almost double, one is almost double the mileage, and owning them within like a month, that much stuff goes wrong, it's a bad car.
Yeah.
We did beat the shit out of it.
Yeah, but also,
I will say that they are both bottom of, do you know what, the blue one less so, I will say actually. The blue one less so. That was one of the cheapest cars for sale, but I don't think it was that bad.
No.
The green one was an unknown. You're buying an unknown car from Copart, and it turned out that lots of the stuff that went wrong with it was because of previous people not looking after it, not cleaning it properly, that kind of thing. But still, two cases where they both caused ridiculous headaches.
And two timing chain failures.
Yeah.
On separate cars with different mileages, different lives, mental. And I know, fine, that does happen, but if you have a 500 horsepower car, surely it should be able to have 500 horsepower up. It should be able to be not beaten on, like ragged, but like if it's warmed up properly, you do a pull and it doesn't make the timing chain go loose. Much like what happens.
I mean, look at the amount of GTRs on Earth.
Yeah.
They get at, like, all of them.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but let's say the majority of R35 GTRs get abused, and yet the majority of them are on the road.
Yeah.
They have problems, but they don't do that where they just die.
I do think that I'm sure that there'll be either later cars or well looked after ones, and they're fine. But in our case, that's firmly on my at the top of the naughty list for me.
I remember what mine is.
What is it?
That's a tough one. It's the Cayenne.
Ooh.
What?
Because the Cayenne, I think of literally of anyone in this in our extended universe, me and him were the tightest. I took that Cayenne everywhere to go and pick up parts. I went top of the country, across the country, all over in that car. I think I probably did the most miles in this, because it was kind of communal between everyone. I love it, and I loved it, and I literally moved it around today. And when I got in today, I was like, "You let us down." It broke. We fixed it. We helped it, and then it died. And obviously it was fixable, but even then, driving it today after Taylor's done some work to it and got most of it back and running, doesn't feel the same.
No,
he's lost his magic touch of being untouched, and yet it would just feel like it would go forever.
Yeah.
Even moving it around there, I was like, "You're gonna break, aren't you? You're not gonna work."
He felt delicate after
genuinely.
a fix. Yeah.
So
No, that's completely fair.
sorry, man.
Now I want to change mine.
To what?
Mine wanted too. I thought that let me down as well.
That's not fair.
No, Ben gets another one. That's bullshit.
That's not.
No, I'm not actually going to change it. But that's
I'm
what I
not
think.
letting you have that one at all.
I think it's fair.
Sorry, you beat its head in.
Not that
At
much
track
though.
day.
I'm not having deferred maintenance.
Hang on.
Ben.
No.
Talk
On
about
the
this.
N102, that was maintained very well.
Yeah, before you.
No, I maintained it. I did in that car, like 10,000 miles. I did 2 service on it.
Hey, look, someone looked after that stuff.
That's what most people do.
But it's like
I did 100k miles, but I've done 57.
it had a new belt. I spent quite a lot of money on that car in the end, and I lost quite a lot of money on it. But what I'm saying is it gave up after. Also, one of you, can't remember which one it was. One of you said to me, "Well, you only did like 7 laps. It should have survived that."
Yeah.
Look at your E36. I mean, granted, it did eventually go.
Look at your E36.
Yeah, look at it. You did like what, 50 laps in it?
Yeah.
And it was fine.
Do you know what? Actually, my
Meanwhile,
consideration.
my diff falling out.
Yeah, you did, but it was one mount though, right?
Yeah,
Versus
no,
entire gearbox dying.
My consideration for my Nautica was my Blue Clear.
Really?
Oh,
just
fair.
because in the same fashion as the Jag, every time I did something else would happen. But I've now
Fine, you know what, Ben?
cleansed myself.
You get your
of it.
what some honourable mentions for your good ones? Quick
Honourable
ones.
mentions, good ones. Gallardo, obviously.
Yeah.
Both Gallardo. Well, actually, no, just my one. What else is? Who else has got things? I need to remember things.
Ben, do yours. Because I've.
Well, can I say? Can I suggest?
My old M3 as well.
Can I suggest one for you?
Pleasant.
I'm not trying to speak for you,
Go on.
but one that I know you're like the Huayra R at
Oh yeah.
Secret Meet.
But
Oh,
you
sorry,
went
yeah.
in it.
Because experience. Yeah.
But you experienced because me and
okay.
Edwin left,
Yeah.
and you went back into the event and sat and waited for it to go on the track.
And I listened to it at Goodwood as well. Yeah, no, that is one of them. But I've kind of heard that before. I'm trying to think of things that either driven or been in, because that's I think that makes it more special. Driving my old M3 again was painful but cool. The Gallardo, buying the Gallardo and driving both of those was very, very cool. What else did we do in the US?
Hummer.
Hummer.
I do love the Hummer.
I love it. I don't think I'd put it up there as it's a memorable. It is memorable.
We had a lot of fun in that car.
I remember that more than a lot of other cars we've driven. The Hellcat.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry. Actually, top of the list that isn't the top, as in third place, it would go Murcielago, Gallardo, Mustang. The GT350.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That car. I would say it's the most memorable after I've forgotten it for the last 5 cars. But that car, I think about regularly. It honestly was. I would like to buy a car like that. It would have to sit in a collection of other things.
You'd have to, yeah.
But
it'd be moneyed.
That car is so cool. I was really impressed with that car.
Ben,
I want to say Murcielago because
you got to drive.
I got to drive that, and that was mental. What else have we? I haven't driven very much because obviously you guys have driven a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I've been a passenger in it and filmed a lot of stuff, which is cool. So I can't really speak from that angle of it. What have we had on the channel? The RS6 is up there. It's pretty cool.
That is very good. Very
drove
good.
an E60 M5 very slowly.
That was good, yeah. Slowly, yeah, that was. That actually was quite. Oh, the Chevy Traverse that I rented for a day as a camera car.
Francisco.
Yep.
That was good.
Was that his name?
Yeah, that was his name.
Because he was from San
Francisco.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy filling that car up as well?
No.
No, not at all.
No, very difficult.
Mine, I have. Oh, you done? Sorry, you're not done.
Sorry, you were so keen to reel off a list. I thought you had one prepared.
Interesting. You asked me the question.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was expecting.
Oh, I don't know.
Interestingly, S2000's still not mentioned.
Still not? Yeah.
S2000's on the list.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. That should be.
Do you know what? The X5. Up there for me.
Now, hold on a second.
That got me. That has got me to so many shoots, and it's done so many. And that car is us the other day. That is up there with the Cayenne as one of the big heroes of TDC.
Ben just of mice and mend. He just Lennied his X5. I love you so much. Bang! Straight to the back of the head.
Lives. No, what I'm saying is that that car took Will back and forward from Northampton to here every day for like how long? 3 months? 4 months?
Described a daily drive.
Yes. No, but it's a long journey. Then me, and then
you talk about it like it's a donkey or something.
What I'm saying is that car never complained. It had issues, but never complained.
Honestly, it just never said a word. It's fantastic.
It was a great car.
It was, yeah. And Jamie, who owns it, also says it's a fantastic car.
He does say it's
exactly.
Which really is a little knife in the ribs.
What I'm saying is that car has provided a lot for TDC this year.
It has.
A lot of tracking shots done on that car.
3 different people at TDC. Well, across that universe. Yeah.
And I think that's up there for me. I didn't drive that many cars. I didn't drive a Gallardo. I drove a Murcielago briefly, but
I've been in one.
Do you know what? I'll put that on the list.
Possibly the loudest ever car.
On the day that you got it.
Ben's ever-growing list.
No, it was nice. On the day you got it and you took us all each out in it, that was nice. That was a good day.
When it was loud, that was rather incredible.
Sometimes I do miss that noise.
Yeah.
Probably.
Edwin, go on. What
I have got, we've got Tuscan.
You said that.
550 is first below that. Then it's the Turbo TVR.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fair.
That is, I will build, and also worryingly 2 TVRs on that list. I don't want to become English car man, because that's a rough one to get into. Meanwhile, people listening with Rovers right now going, there's nothing wrong with that.
The TVR, I'll never forget when we had it on the go-kart track, and just from where I was standing, just hearing all the turbo blow off every time you went around corners was just great. Genuinely a great car.
And then it's E55, because that guy... That I do believe that car is me, the most me car.
That's your boy.
Other than the Starlet, which was also very much me.
I was about to say I just thought of 2 more, and it was the Fiesta and the Corsa.
Yeah,
the Corsa, because that was right at the beginning of the year. That was one of the not first times, because we did some other cool stuff on the channel, but up until that point, we took that car out for the first time. I was like, this is a really cool car.
Yeah,
like a really really cool car. And then the Fiesta, obviously, that we're doing recently. Is you know what, Ben? We've now listed off a big list.
Yeah, I was going to say,
fair enough.
If you don't watch TDC channel, apologies. Thanks for sticking with that. And B, we could probably do all of the cars on the channel.
Yeah,
we only rebuy stuff we like anyway.
Exactly,
so it doesn't make sense.
But let us know in the comments what your favourite cars that we worked on or owned or drove this year.
Yep. And some of your favourites. Tell us give us your
what you've been up to.
Stories. What you've been up to. We will have a read through. Back to some non-Christmassy things. But still quite funny, hopefully. We'll do some news things. What have we got? We got Brabus and Bentley.
Ben, you know this.
I didn't know it was a thing, but Ben, you put it in.
I don't know a huge amount.
Okay.
I know that it's 888 horsepower, Bentley Continental. And the reason I put it in here, I saw it very briefly, and that, as a Brabus machine, it's not bad. The one, for people who can't see it, it's a Bentley Continental jazzed up, which I think is still wrong because it's meant to be an elegant car, but it's not ridiculous Brabus.
But here's my my thought on why it's like good looking is because some people would be hard pressed not to think that was just an OEM kit.
Yeah.
Which is weird because now the manufacturers that are doing aftermarket stuff that stick more close to the OEM stuff are better than if you look in the 80s, 90s, like Koenig specials and stuff, they're mental. But they're cooler than just a little lip kit.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's now inverse. New cars are so terrible.
Like an M performance kit.
Yeah, exactly.
But also like just a considerable amount more power. 888. I think I'm fairly sure all Continental GTs now are V8s.
Oh, really?
I don't think the W12 is a thing anymore. I'm pretty sure that this is a V8 as well, which is what surprised me even more. Because I thought W12, surely the W12's got headroom. It's not that sort of stressed of an engine.
Is this related to RS6 Urus? Is it that 4-litre twin-turbo V8?
Now, isn't the new facelift one hybrid?
That's what I'm just reading.
I might have made that up, but I feel like I heard that.
The tuned version of the latest, it's a plug-in hybrid Continental GT Speed. So some of that purr is coming out.
So they're adding in the electric motors.
So
no, I think they already exist.
The V8.
No, as in the black power number.
No, there's in standards. The Bentley is a plug-in hybrid.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably just tuned
because it's just V8 now, and I think someone will know something about something at all. But I'm pretty sure it's just the twin turbo V8. So the V8 now makes about 700 horsepower. They've added almost 200 horsepower of motors, as in that's the Bentley side of it.
Okay.
But still, that's just a ridiculously fast thing. And you're just going to be in silence.
I believe this. The power figure should never be combined. I don't want to hear, because when I hear like 1,000 horsepower, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And like 300 of that's electric. Nah. No, I want to hear what the engine is.
But it's still making it, though.
Of course, no, I agree, but I want them as separate figures. I want it to be 1,000 horsepower combined. Cool, now because otherwise
like
I
MPG.
assume, yeah, exactly. Otherwise I assume it is just engine power.
Yeah.
With then that added on after.
And they go, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, no, it's 900 horsepower of electric and a 1 litre 3-pot Outback.
The BMW i. Okay, great.
A classic cream silence in the middle of that. Another piece of news from Ben. I'm hoping you might know something about this one.
I don't.
MR2?
Yeah, I actually wanted to bring this up so we could all look through it together because I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently they are.
So from what I understand, they have repatented the name MR2.
Yeah. Right.
And then they have also talked about some form of development in terms of reusing the engine from the GR Yaris, I want to say. But I know nothing other than speculations.
I don't like the way that looks.
Neither do I.
It looks very Gran Turismo, which, yeah, I don't know.
If they made a small GR GT.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I do think, though, with what we've seen, if that's concept, fine. But what Toyota's converted into road cars, I like what they've been doing.
Yeah.
So as long as they don't stray too far from that, we'll get something cool.
I know it's way above what the MR2 was in terms of like price bracket and class or whatever. But if they made like Emira spec, it was
cool.
Like Yaris engine or whatever, or maybe a smaller version of that V8, whatever, and it was Emira sort of size and power and proportions and manual, then I could hear it.
Well, the other thing is MR2s, Mark 2s and 3s, people were always swapping V6s into them.
Yeah.
Maybe like that would be cool to go into that.
Toyota 20 years later went,
all right,
we could do that.
All right, we'll swap the engine.
Next up, Ben, another piece of your news that you're looking quite blank in the eyes at me when I say it is that the more news on the Genesis, the G90.
I have this.
I only put that in for 1 point and 1 point only because Edwin actually did mention this earlier on.
Go on.
I think Genesis are making some of the best looking new cars.
I agree as well. The concepts of what they're doing. So the Genesis, the G90, the wingback is what they're calling it, is their wagon thing, the one that they debuted that has these silly, cool side strakes. They have introduced some new information. There's nothing solid on it. They now believe, well, lots of people have been talking about, that it will potentially be that 3.2 V8, same one that was going to be in the big sports car in there. But the man, the myth, the legend, he's called Luke Donkerwalk. He's the guy who designed the Glado and the Murcielago.
Hell yeah, what a guy.
He is the chief creative officer for Genesis. And he said, at the moment, there is, let's say, a multiplication of SUVs. And this fast growth will create a saturation. This is when other typologies of cars are going to become attractive again. This is why I strongly believe in not having a typology monoculture. Now, get rid of the waffle. Bro's saying too many 4x4s.
Yeah, 2 4x4s, and you're all going to get.
He's saying run me some wagons.
Yep, give me the state car.
So if the man who is designing the Mini and the X5, the Lamborghini Gallardo, Murcielago, and also I just looked on here some other cars that he has done. This man has done.
He's Belgian.
He's
Belgian.
Head of design at Lamborghini from '98, meaning he did the Lamborghini Diablo VT, the Murcielago, and the Gallardo. He was also voted. Where did I see this here?
Nobel Peace Prize.
No, not that one.
I'd give him that just for the Murcielago alone.
I love this. This is really good. So he was the design director of Volkswagen Group, Bentley, Lamborghini, Skoda, and Audi. In 2022, a jury panel. So he went to court for this. Of 102 journalists, named him the World Car Person of the Year for significantly improving the automotive industry.
Do you know what?
Now, I want that.
Yeah.
I want TDC to get that World Car People of the Year.
I think we should at least choose it. Like, we should be deciders of World
I'd like
Car
to be
Person
in
of
the
the Year.
jury for it. Turns out Ben wins.
Worst Car Person of the Year.
But if naughty Person of the Year, if the World Car Person of the Year is behind this, please, man, we're so close to greatness.
Yep.
Please make it happen.
And it has an actual engine, and it looks very nice. It's not overcomplicated. It's not ridiculous.
I will be. You know what? This is the type of thing that I would put myself in horrible debt to finance. I do the like £600 billion balloon payment that I could never pay off, knowing full well that I at least get like 6 months of use.
It has slight airs of sort of Taycan, coach built Taycan in a way, or like the Cross Taycan. But that in the previous photo where it has the little cutout
on the fender
on the wide arch, just nice.
Simply
little bits of design like that are what's missing. Where they go, actually, I think we'll just put lines. Actually,
only thing
and Zs and crosses.
That with the front plate was going to ruin that front end.
No, I think it'd be okay. I think you get one over here,
little V-shaped plate.
It's going to ruin that front. That's a lovely little middle section.
You know what? Genesis confirmed. Don't want people to run plates. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You don't need it. You don't need it. It'll only block the air or whatever.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm very, very impressed.
Shout out to you, Genesis.
And that is all the news we've got. Now, next on this list, before we get to some more Christmassy things, is we were quite lucky. We got invited to the Ford Heritage Centre.
Oh, hell yes.
Ford Racing reached out to us somehow and said, love your work. Do you want to do some stuff? And we said,
love your work.
And we said, oh, God, I love your stuff. And we specifically requested, can we go? It was the first thing. We were on the phone with them and we said, we would like to come to the Heritage Centre.
They said to us, we said, can we please come to the Heritage Centre? They said, we thought you were going to ask us for like press cars and access to things. And we went, no, we just want to look around your old cars.
No, that's the next question we were going to ask. But the first thing was Heritage Centre. So lots of manufacturers have a heritage fleet, but there are more and more now that are getting rid of them, selling them. Renault have just got rid of some concepts recently on the sort of French fleet. Mitsubishi, really sadly, sold off their entire fleet
in the UK
a few years ago. And they all sold for ridiculous money. They're like, there was a Tommy Mackinnon signed by Tommy Mackinnon with ridiculously low miles. And it's quite sad because they're never ever going to get those cars back. Once it's gone, you are never going to buy those cars back. But it seems that lots of manufacturers don't really care about that. It's just it's a sort of black hole that's like, well, it's not selling cars, so why do we need it?
Yeah.
Whereas the Ford one is, and it's not just a few cars.
No,
Audi have got a few and whatever else.
The best thing, if you're real nerds like us, it's not just the best. It's not just RSs or Escort Mexicos. There's just Mark 3 and 4 Fiestas in there.
Yeah,
just normal ones, but nice ones.
Yeah.
So, Ben, a usual video like us walking around Retro Power. How long was that? I
was going to say this, right? So, a usual sort of walk around video like this, we would do probably 20 minutes, and we're there most of the day, and it feels like we shoot quite a lot for it.
Yeah.
I
wasn't there.
No.
Jay, other videographer, went to film with you guys. He said, I'll send you the footage this evening. I didn't receive the footage, which was interesting. I was like, okay. I messaged Jay. He said, yes, sorry, it's still transferring. There's so much of it. Next day it comes in. It's a lot. And we fast forward to today. Joe, other editor, has been on it. He sent through a 1 hour, 20-minute edit. And he said, he's like, I've cut everything out that I think I can without, losing content. And I was like, which means you guys, that's an hour and 20 minutes of pure video.
Yeah.
So that's 4 hours of filming.
Bear in mind, we spoke about 70% of the cars.
Yeah, well, if that, because we actually, Charlie, who works at Ford, said to us, what cars do you want to look at? And he then sent us a list, and he said, "Are you sure you want the full list? You don't want to just tell me you're interested?" And we said, "No, send us the full list." And by Jeeves, it was a list. Not all of it's there. Some of the cars, they go out to events or they go out to the US or whatever else. But it was a list of well in excess of 100 cars, well in excess. And we sent a few back that we were interested in, and talked about most of those.
Yeah,
to be fair.
So this collection is not public. They're considering making it public. So you won't be able. Nobody can just go in and look at this. So we're very, very thankful that they let us in. If you want over the Christmas period, then is it coming out over Christmas?
No.
In a few weeks' time,
9th of January.
There you go. In a few weeks' time, if you are looking for things to do, you can watch over an hour of us being genuine nerds about Fords. But more important than that, Ford have given us 2 press cars over Christmas.
Yep.
And it's up to you to do something.
Yeah.
Because
I'd be so excited about this.
Because they have given us, just so kindly, a Dark Horse Mustang and a Ranger Raptor. Will gets one, I get one for Christmas. Ben, unfortunately, nothing for you yet.
That's okay.
We'll sort out Sport KA or something for you.
Oh, yeah, that's like a Fiesta 1 litre.
Gone, mate, gone.
Yeah, true.
Actually, not gone. We'll talk about that in the coming weeks, back, supposedly. I said an electric car.
I've given a lot of thought to this.
So, Ben, you need to choose who gets what car first.
I don't want to offend any of you, though.
Because we'll swap over Christmas, so we each get a turn in each.
So we've got like 3 weeks-ish with the car.
Right, I will choose under one condition. You get, I know it's hard to get exact, but I want you to both have equal amounts of time of each car.
Yeah, okay.
Because if it's a case of one person, you get it for like 2 weeks and the other one gets it for 4 days, I feel like a bit of a penis giving one person. Because not that they're worse cars, but you know what I mean?
We will swap between. Because also, the thing, I want to try them both, so I don't care that much. But it's you must choose who
I've already
starts
decided.
With. Oh, okay, here we go. Sports car.
Okay. No offense to anyone if you do. I mean, they're both great cars. I'm not saying that. It's just one is.
I don't know what's going on.
Politician Ben is back.
I don't want to.
No offense to anyone. Meanwhile, only us.
Right, Edwin.
Hello.
You are taking the Ranger because, you're taking the Mustang, and there's a reason for this, right?
Okay.
Edwin is more.
Quite excited.
You're a country living man.
I am.
I think over Christmas, I can imagine you doing the Christmas shopping in your big SUV, not SUV, pickup truck.
But you can't imagine me doing skids out of junctions.
I would ever do that with a
press
car. I think that's a good way to start the year. Put it that way.
Ooh, okay.
I think that you over Christmas when you want to get all cozy in that car, you're having that, and I think whilst you know, there's no Megane in your life currently, so perhaps a performance car.
He has thought
this out. That's fair, and I wouldn't have thought of it like that. I was quite excited about both, to be fair. But what's quite exciting is that those cars are being defleeted basically afterwards, so that they won't be press cars anymore.
Do what we want now.
So we're
Ford. I promise we'll be.
So we get to keep them now. But we'll be the last ones.
Yeah,
there'll be journalists everywhere who've driven those cars, and we are going to be the final ones. Not journalists, but still very, very cool. We haven't really had many press cars.
We've had the Dacia Sandero, we've had the Renault 5.
Yep,
and we've had that's maybe it.
The Ford.
That's it. And these 2 Fords, which are the most exciting out of all of those, really.
So thank you very much, Ford. Merry Christmas, Ford.
Is that okay? What I've chosen?
I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
Yeah. Not that one's better than the other. I just didn't want someone to be like, I really was looking forward to that one specifically.
I'll be honest, I legit have been excited for both equally.
Okay. Well, I want you to swap over Christmas.
Yeah. So we're going to get those on Monday. There will be videos. We'll do 2 separate videos on each car. On the second channel, we also might have, if Ford decide that they don't quite like us, we'll have some more videos coming with some of the other
driving
sort of like heritage fleet cars.
4 GTs getting dailied.
This is the thing we did. To give you, it's not just like UK spec Fords. They have everything from Model Ts, race cars, rally cars, all the way up to. No more Model Ts, no more. Some of them are drivable as well. To the most recent Ford GT.
Yeah, Mark
1
of Mark 3 of Mark 1. If you're a nerd, you know what that means. Mark 1 Ford GT from the 60s, Mark 2 2005, and Mark 3. It
was quite scary, actually, because, they have GT40, 05 GT, and then the 2017 GT right next to each other. I wouldn't say they're all easy cars to get in and out of. And they're not parked close, like supermarket close, but they're close.
Also, Ben, I don't know if you know this, we actually like children. They said to us, by the way, you can like sit in them. And so Will and I excitedly ran around sitting in cars we wanted to sit in. And we took turns sitting in the 2005 GT and literally holding the steering wheel and going, oh.
Did you sit in a brand new GT? Not brand new one.
Will did.
But the most recent.
Did you?
It's very cool.
Is it?
Yeah, and it is very easy to get in and out of, Yeah, it's very graceful.
It's not graceful.
And
there's a video.
We had to specifically ask, because the GT is like electric door hinges and whatever else, and the battery was dead. They said, we might not be able to open it. And they very kindly said that they would go and do it. So he went and got the manual key and did it. Also, actually, do you know what? A shout out to the guys that run that place. 'Cause
Mega.
A lot of you will think that it's a million people running it. There are 2 guys
And a volunteer.
and a volunteer guy who comes in and they clean them. They maintain them as if they're their own cars.
And he said, so they don't have any budget from Ford to do this. They have to spend their own money, and then they get expensed back anything they need to do. But they are on Facebook Marketplace looking for parts to fix these cars.
Yeah,
and you'll see in the video they are immaculate.
this unbelievably clean.
Like they go out, these cars go out and get driven. They come back, they clean them, they detail them, they polish them, and they are, because we've been to quite a few heritage type things where they're kind of forgotten.
Yeah,
The cars just sit.
yeah.
Whereas Ford man in England, he's keeping those nice. And those guys there.
MOT slips on passenger seats because they're maintaining them. They look after them literally as if they're their own cars. And they kindly said to us, we can not do whatever we want, but we can open them, have a look at them, look in the... And it's not just road. There are quite special. There are development cars that are really cool. There are some Escort Cosworths with some really cool stories. They're all pre-production development cars. They were test cars, press cars. The RS500 Focus, that was the press car. That would have been the one that Alex drove.
Back in the day.
There are so many of those, and some of them are still driven by journalists.
And
it's really cool.
Not to get you too excited, but there is a pink Street KA.
There is.
And also, just a quick one, not sponsored, nothing to do with that. Ford just said, do you want to look around our showroom? Yes. Shout out. Thank you very much, Ford.
We had 5 hours to be there, and we used the entire time.
Hence the 1 hour 20 minutes.
They said in an email, thanks for being punctual and for using up the whole time.
Yeah. But the guys there are really, really cool. They know their stuff. I think they get a little bit hesitant with some people that come in that might just come and mess around, but I think they understood that we were one and the same.
Yeah, they would have understood in seconds when they met.
Oh yeah, we walked in and I went, is this, what is the color code on that? Is that this one? And they offered that from 71. Yeah, I thought so.
But a really cool place. If you ever do get an opportunity, I think they do it with car clubs sometimes, or if you work at Ford, if you ever do get to go there, go there. It's
Definitely.
very cool. Even if you're not into Fords that much, there are some cool cars with some really cool stories in there.
Next.
Back to Christmas. We're all out of news. We're all out of things.
Is it time to?
I think we're on to. We decided to do a secret Santa, but just between the 3 of us.
So it's not secret.
Not that secret because
it's basically impossible to do that secretly.
Yeah.
I wonder who I've got.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
Is it rock, paper, scissors at the start?
Do you know what, Ben? Would you like yours first?
Now, so who's got who?
I've got Ben.
I've got Edwin.
And I've got Will.
There we
I
go.
think
we've sat perfectly for that.
Do you know what? I don't know. I can go first.
All right, cool.
I'll give Edwin his present.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay. I need to get it from my car.
I know what it is.
Oh my God.
You know what it is?
Why do you not get it before the podcast?
I actually think this is quite a good present, but also maybe it isn't, so enjoy that.
Okay, well that's, always nice to temper expectations.
He's got you a nice carbon handbrake.
It's just his dick. So, you having a good Christmas, or you been busy, mate?
Everyone nanny eating Brussels sprouts again?
Oh, there we go. Sorry, just for those listening, Ben's alarm's gone off on his daily driver. Oh, here he comes. Here we go.
You hear my alarm go off?
I did hear your alarm go off.
Now what? No, sorry. No, I'll wait till.
What is this? Right, Ben's back in his seat.
Ben's back in, and what he's brought in.
Now, because we're sitting at a podcast, you're going to have to throw it.
I'll bring it to you in a second.
Okay.
What I will say, I'm going to preface this.
Bro, got a prelude.
Number one, it is currently the 11th of December, I think, something like that, around that time.
Now,
I haven't bought any wrapping paper yet.
No, this isn't how Christmas present works.
No, it's not.
You don't you don't preempt what people are going to say. You just give the gift and then let the gift do the talking.
So I had no wrapping paper, so I have had to use tinfoil.
Okay,
is it a roast chicken in there?
Shout out to my brother who gave me this idea. It's quite good though, isn't it? Because you don't need any sellotape.
Ben is going to hand me a literal. It is a shoebox sized thing covered in tin foil. It does look like food.
It's not food.
It's sort of it's gammon or something.
I would have your present. This is in vain of perhaps it's inspiration for next year.
Oh! Here we go, sports fans. Thanks so much.
Here we go.
Thanks so much. I'm going to wait. We are aware that this is an audio podcast, so we'll try and make the rustling.
Edwin is unwrapping the present.
I've opened. It's a fleece of some sort. Now, I'll be honest. A fleece. I'm already happy.
I know.
I'm already happy. Oh, now that's actually very cool, Benjamin.
That is
a Ferrari fleece.
That's a legit 1998 Ferrari fleece.
That's sick.
Now I told Will, and he made a good point, which is that if you wear that in your 550 when you get it, you will look like a penis.
Oh, really? Big time.
But it's inspiration.
Now, here's what's going to happen. The other option is that it smells like rich people.
I didn't wash it.
It really does. It smells like
Jeremy's.
It smells like old rich people.
It doesn't smell like Ben, does it?
This is a very cool gift, Ben. Thank you very much.
That's okay.
There are the two options. I wear it in the unit and ruin it, or I only wear it when I drive a 550.
No, you can't do
which is a huge penis move, which I like and I would like to do.
Although I will say, it's not as bad as some Ferrari stuff. You know, you get Ferrari man who's got red Ferrari hat, red jacket with all the sponsors on, whereas it's a black fleece with the Ferrari logo.
Exactly.
You could feasibly be a salesman. Or
Wait,
whatever.
I've left the price on it. Don't look at that.
Is it beyond the budget? We did set a budget. We may have.
I went over budget.
Blasted the budget. By how much?
Do you know
50p?
God. Oh, bloody hell, Ben. Can't believe it.
But only because I paid for next day shipping.
Ben, this is very nice. Thank you very much.
There's one thing.
It's a large.
Yes, but the measurements on the website were that of an extra large to XL.
Okay.
So it should fit you.
You know what? After this, I'm gonna try it on. But I'm gonna see.
For context, I used to quite like
sorry. I know I'm just interrupting you. Because you're a 2XL.
Yeah.
And I'm like a 2XL to like an XL.
Yeah.
What size are you, Ben?
Like a large.
Oh, interesting.
That wasn't.
So you just bought himself a gift.
No,
So I'm going to try it on. It's too small for me. And he goes,
it doesn't fit you.
I could take that.
Oh, I mean, I'll wear it for you.
No, if it doesn't fit.
Oh, you mean you look silly in the Ferrari anyway, so I might as well.
It's inspiration for your purchase next year.
You know what? It's happening next year.
The context being is that I quite like vintage clothing. I used to work for a company that sold it and that sort of thing. And I used to come in like car throttle stuff with wearing different things, and everyone would go, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." That's why instead I've got a vintage Lamborghini jumper.
That really upsets me. But I have the same feeling about your Lamborghini thing. That if I wear it in the Glado, I'm
but the Lamborghini
cock 9000.
So I found that.
Have you ever told the story about your puffer jacket in the Lamborghini?
I do have a bright yellow puffer jacket that some of you might have seen on the channel once or twice. And my girlfriend has banned me from ever just being within 100 meters of it in the Lamborghini.
It looks a little bit Charlie Sloth when you're with the Lamborghini. It looks really quite interesting.
Sort of like someone in the back of a Central C video. It's a little bit rough.
Right.
I won't match those two ever.
Is it my turn for you?
No, let's do it.
Here we go. I've got mine just down here.
I have no idea what this is. Edwin, I asked...
Now, oh my God.
I asked Edwin today, have you got Will's thing? And he said, fingers crossed it comes today.
Now, there are two presents. I'll be honest.
What the hell is that?
Here we go.
Why have you bought me a Swedish flag?
No, what that is I didn't have wrapping paper either, so I used 2 microfibers and some tape.
That's quite good.
It's light.
Now, I'm interested to see. You may actually have this, and I'm really hoping you don't. So, we'll see. It turns out it's a full-size Lamborghini Gallardo. It's really tightly into a box.
Is it a pack of C4? I'm really hoping he hasn't got one of these
You
already.
may have one of these already. So,
okay. It's a Russian doll. We've gone into the box.
Yeah, no, look, I'm quite lazy. I just repackaged it from
it's
eBay.
Been taped with that's quite strong tape.
This is like Christmas where you watch someone open a gift and you're like, just open it.
The box is open.
I get really nervous around gifts.
Sorry, everybody. Oh, sorry, everybody.
Here we go.
Wow, that's not very nice.
You get nervous around gifts?
I don't know. I get nervous receiving them and giving them.
Okay.
Will's opening up his bubble wrap. Here we go.
Hold the line. Throwing the box. There's nothing left in there, is there?
Where's the fire for Dad to put the fire in, to put the stuff in the fire? Are we ready?
Here we go. Oh, what's this? Oh, no way.
Yeah.
I can see, and I can tell you if it is what I think it is. Mine doesn't have it. Wow. So that is cool.
Explain what those are.
These are Lamborghini gloves. And they're not like driving gloves. These are for working.
They are for
fixing your Lamborghini.
Because when you own a Lamborghini and you got to change a tire, Jeeves isn't able to come out and help you. You're going to have to change the tire yourself. Lamborghini provide you with gloves to be able to fit the tires.
Where did you find those?
They are called service gloves. I scoured the internet and I did find them. Now, I believe they are either very late Murcielago or right at the beginning of Aventador. So, but I believe they are the correct. They're a little bit. If they were mega nerd stuff here, I did actual research on this because I tried to find Gallardo. Gallardo ones have like a black seam, but super late like SV and SV Murcielago and Aventadors were full white like that.
This is really cool because I've looked at these and I've looked at because I wanted to buy. You normally get it in the toolkit, I think.
Exactly.
Toolkit, and then these will be in there. And I couldn't find any for the Gallardo, also they're very expensive. But these I don't want to use them for working. Also, white gloves. Come on, now. Like,
White gloves for that.
that is ridiculous.
We're going to come to your house and you're going to be making pizzas with those on. Just oven gloves.
They're your oven gloves.
But these are cool. I might use these on the sim.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool. It's a great sim glove, but also very comfy. And again, if we're going to go for a smell test, like the Ferrari,
Does it have
again,
rich
sort of,
vibes?
yeah, sort of like just quite like an Italian thing.
Are they leather? Real
I
leather?
believe so
Yeah, I think
look-
so.
Do they smell like real leather?
because they've got the old suede inside. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you know what? They don't smell used, which is nice. They've got a little bit of
No, it said they
little
were
bit of
unused.
patina
Said they
on
were
there,
unused.
but no one's ever actually used them. I
Now-
might have to actually change a wheel in them.
Would you like your second gift, or should we go to Ben's first?
Let's have, because I've got 3 for Ben, but I'm not
Three?
trying to upstage everyone. 2 of them are very
Well, in
small.
that case, let me do mine, and then we can end on the big
big
three.
3. All right.
Why is it? Why have you got? Did anyone stay in budget?
No.
Oh, I
You
feel bad now.
almost, actually.
I was 50p
You were
out.
closest to the budget.
I got told there was a budget.
I saw the
Edwin,
budget
sorry, Edwin's just having a wrestling match with his microphone in the corner.
and the foil on the floor.
Oh.
Looks like a crack den now.
Do you need a hand or are you good? Okay, cool. Are you okay to pull the Murcielago in? Yeah.
If it's a mercenary, I would suck.
Would you cry again?
Yeah, very funny. I would, though. Yeah, I'd cry my absolute eyes out. Oh, God, I was laughing. I don't want to see this.
Why?
You could open them now. I
Oh, for
thought,
God's sake.
seeing as your back doors got smashed in,
It's a
I
back
thought
door.
I'd get you a new back door.
That's my back door. Where did you get this back door from? Now, my back door has been fixed, but what do I do with this back door?
Well, hang on. Let's take a photo because you can't see on camera. The whole thing will overlay that.
So for audio listeners, this is an actual, just a whole.
It's just a
back
wooden door.
I want to get out. I don't.
I'll put it
no,
away. I'll put it to the side. for
I'm
you.
very grateful for my back door.
No worries.
Being repaired as an extra layer of protection, perhaps for my back door. It's even got a bolt lock on it, which is lovely.
What do you do with such an item? But what are you going to do with it?
Well, I'll keep it, won't I?
Where are you going to put it?
You never know.
Have you decided where you're going to put it yet?
Yeah, my back door.
But I thought you had a new back door.
Well, I might replace that back door
Okay.
with that back door. I wasn't expecting that at all.
I knew it was I saw him around the corner and I was like, what?
Right, Benjamin, are you ready for your? Also,
I get
there is
really nervous receiving gifts.
there's a very small game to play after this. It's Christmas after all, so we're going to play Monopoly. No, we're not going to play Monopoly.
I've been dreading this. I can't lie. Because when I found out Will had me, I was like, great, it's a clown costume with a clown car. I'm going to have to wear it all day.
You did think I bought you a tailored clown outfit.
Yeah.
Alas, I'm actually not that mean.
Whoa, the proper. Now hold on. Now this
I
isn't.
got a little stocking. Well, you wrapped it properly as
Now
well.
I'm going to wait until you're back to your mic before I say anything.
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I know.
No, I know what you is. Of course you know what it is. Do you know what it is?
Dad's at Christmas.
No,
Do you know what that is? Yeah.
Now, you did not wrap that.
No, not at all. I asked my girlfriend to wrap
I knew it. I knew it.
What do I open first? Is there a specific order?
Pull them out.
Okay, I have
And then get
one.
the presents out. Not that one.
I
do that
have
one last.
I have two.
You can do that one first.
I have this one first.
Yeah.
I have a thin one of sorts.
Now that's surely that's Grandma's card that slipped a little fiver in there for you.
Get yourself a daily.
Don't tell anyone about it. Uh-oh, Ben.
Great. Okay, that's nice to start with. This is a Doctor on Call thing, which I assume is for my car.
Yeah, it's got a little suction cup on it.
Do you know what? I might actually put it in my car just as a joke.
Now,
Thanks for
quite
that.
good, because when the doctor comes up behind you, they go, fellow like me, I can't flash him.
He's going to the same place.
I better let him go.
I just thought, for legal reasons, it might help you.
Thanks. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. It reminds me of my favorite part of the year.
Okay. Okay, the next one should be good then.
Here we go. Ooh. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, good for an audio podcast. This
Sorry, I
one.
was trying to hang it up. I'll put it out of the way. I'll put it in my car. Which is the next?
Go for the next one in the hat.
This one?
He's
Is this gonna-
the
So
hat.
shout out to my girlfriend wrapped these at about 10 o'clock last night.
I'll tell you what, she's done a great job as well. That is
She's fantastic at wrapping. Only thing I wrap every year is my girlfriend's presents, and that's because she can't wrap her own presents. Or I get my mum to do it.
Here we go. What's this? Now, what is this?
That is a Dr. Siren.
Which it rotates.
Yeah, which rotates.
Now, I will say it was difficult to find a green one.
I was
Probably because they don't actually exist.
That's because it wasn't green in real life, was it?
It was yellow.
So you have got, so what Ben has now basically got is he can do a Gene Hunt impression and slap a blue siren. It is one of those detective lights that they slap on the top of the roof of their car.
Annoyingly,
chase after someone.
You will need a different car to put it on because that won't go on the S2000.
No.
Oh no, I can't put it on the car.
Do you know what I like more is the idea of an ambulance making it past Ben and him popping that out onto the roof and then going back to chase it to get in front of it.
Fire up the S2K.
It matches the S2000 as well. Thank you very much for that.
Good stuff.
Who's too bullying?
I put batteries in that, so
Do you want them back?
Yeah.
Over budget.
That's 3 AAs.
So here we go. The final present.
Final present, which I believe is actually quite nice, Ben.
Is it going to be?
I had to follow up 2 bullying presents with 1 nice one.
2 rules of the road, we might say.
Thanks for
I was going to give you that hat
These
back.
are fantastic.
What is this?
Here we go.
I believe it is also still bullying. I feel like you're going to bully me.
Yeah, no, that is a bomb.
Wow, that's actually sick.
What is it, Benjamin?
It is is this die cast? Is what this is?
Yeah.
Is a die cast model of an S2000? That's very. Is it the exact spec?
The exact spec and the exact. Albeit it doesn't have your stretch tires and your aftermarket wheels.
Yeah,
but it is the exact spec, AP1, and the same color.
Is it a little bit of brown on that rear arch, just on the edge of it?
This one must have been garage kept.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, there's nothing on the back of that. Thank you very much. That's very cool.
I tried to find a 1 to 18, didn't have it. So
what does that mean?
That's a bigger scale. That's a 1 to 43.
Yeah.
Is this one of those ones you can't open the box of because it makes it?
No, you
can.
I don't care.
I've taken my 550 out of its box. Also, have we ever talked about that? You have a Gallardo 1 to 18. I have a 550 1 to 18 sitting on our desks.
This is sick.
And I have a Murcielago one that I've now put next to the Gallardo, and I look at it every now and then and go,
that's it.
That was going to
Look at that.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Good stuff.
Thank you very much,
I think
William.
It might even be like an official Honda thing as well.
It looks very official.
It's got Japanese writing on the bottom, and it's only got Honda branding on it.
That's really cool.
Oh, make sure not to swallow it, it says.
Oh, big Christmas lunch from Ben.
Cuts back to me, the box is empty. No. Thank you very much.
Merry Christmas to the C.R.E.A.M gang and also to all of you at home. Happy holidays. I hope you've had a good day. If you're working, if you're at home, whatever it is. That sounded like the outro to the podcast. We're like, no, innit?
No, we got other bits to get to.
A quick
also,
moment.
Let us know what things you get for Christmas. I know car people are incredibly either easy or difficult to buy for, but it's not a very nice gift for people to buy. When a family member or a partner or whatever comes to you and says, "What do you want for Christmas?" and you go, "Can I get a doubled-in head unit?"
Yeah. I remember
a spanner.
Many times, we may have even talked about it on the podcast before, where my mum would say, "What would you like for Christmas?" And I'd say, "Car parts." And she'd go, "I'm not buying you car parts for Christmas." But it's the thing that would make me most happy.
I've asked for them in the past, but I've refused now because I think I'm going to sell that car at some point.
And
it's going to have a Christmas gift on it.
It can't really.
I can't. As the car drives away, I go, "Oh, actually, could I take that intake off because it is a Christmas present?
Can I get those wheels back?"
It was Secret Santa.
You'll bring those. You bring your own wheels.
I need to buy. Right, it is Christmas after all, so let's play a small game. We can't play board games because it's a podcast and no one can see what we're doing. So I thought we'd play Who Said This?
Okay.
So on the podcast and just around YouTube, many things have been said.
Okay.
Sure.
But I want to test if you know who said what thing. Some of them are very obvious. Some of them I'm not sure. I think Edwin might get lots of these because he, like me, has it.
Yeah.
Whereas Ben, you may not. Berlin was no time for lovers in 1964.
I know who that is.
Well, yeah, it is actually a reference. Ben, go on then.
Richard Porter.
Richard Porter is a classic Smith and Sniff quote. Always worth listening to. If you've run out of creams, go and listen to Smith and Sniff,
and then come back to cream.
You know what they are? Smith and Sniff are the older, wiser TDC.
Yeah,
it is what if you need to be able to listen to it around family, there's your go-to.
My granddad is on his way out, and I'm washing him.
Now that is you.
I think it is you. It was. I can't remember what it was we were talking about, but yeah, I think so.
That was Ben.
That was me?
That was you.
Oh my God.
Now, I will say, some credit will have to go to C. Laser,
of course,
Alex, because I'm not sifting through our old podcasts. So I went through, because obviously that is kind of a best bits. I went through that, and God, hell, there's been some, just out of context, some ridiculous things. Yeah, my granddad is on his way out, and I'm washing him, is you, Ben. I don't even know what the context is.
I don't know what the context
is. We
don't
need the context for any of these.
I don't think I'd ever say that.
Ding, I'm in the fog. I am the fog.
Oh no!
That feels like Edwin.
Yeah, I was good. My first reaction was me.
That was me.
Was it?
That was me.
Wow.
Again, no context to that. I'm assuming we are talking about fog. in that, but also entirely like
it was
weren't
Waze.
talking about
It was
fog.
Waze.
Yes, it was talking about marking people who say that there is fog. Now this one might be obvious. Debbie Binkles selling a Skyline R33.
Oh man, I wonder who that could be.
Is that Edwin?
Yeah, it's Edwin. If you're shaving your legs to do a sport, you've got an issue.
That's Will.
I think that was me.
Yeah,
really? That's cycling. Yeah.
I went through these quotes and I realised how much of a menace Ben is.
Bennis the Menace.
Ben is the menace, because I read them and I thought I could have said that. Or one of us could
Sometimes
have said
I say
that.
things and then I get like a message.
If
on
you're
Instagram.
shaving your legs to do a sport, you have an issue. That is a straight up attack on cyclists.
Yeah, it was at the time.
Think all these people cycling on Christmas Day right now listening to this. Going,
Sorry, guys. Please.
God, I hate my life.
Make sure to get home in time for your turkey dinner and your shave.
It was a man whose canoe had come slightly, not fully, slightly ajar off of his car.
Edwin.
That was me. Because I'm still angry about it.
I will die before you go past me.
Can't say that. I think that was Will.
Oh God,
I don't know who that was.
I will die
Tuffy.
before you go past me.
I was going to leave that one till last, but I wanted to get that one out of the way.
Also, just once again, it wasn't. So
Another one that I think we should all get. Hang on a sec.
I know how this sauce is made.
now the context, we will add context to this one, because to most other people, that was just a part of the point. That is Richard Porter, by the way. We basically made a out of context part, a joking part. Did we ever post that?
We never posted it. We just sent it to Richard Porter.
We sent it to Richard Porter, and it was essentially just him saying things out of context, like, why would I send something back to an office in Swansea?
Yep. That was
some other things.
I could have used that entire video.
Yeah, something about a curry.
Yeah.
But it ended with, hang on a sec. I know how this sauce is made. And it had a meme caption at the top that was, I can't remember.
Something about chefs.
That's a great, hold on. What I'm going to do.
it was chefs when you give them their own sauce.
That's exactly it.
there we go.
Chefs when you serve them their own bolognese sauce.
Yeah, there we go.
Which was just ridiculous. And we sent it to Richard Porter. And he probably found it mildly funny, but reacted and said, that was really funny.
Yep. We also said that was the entire podcast. If
yeah.
it's all right.
That was the full cut ready to go.
Next one. You just piss into your own eyes.
Now, that was Will talking to me about Cars, if Cars the movie, if they were real people.
Yeah, and then someone said that headlights are eyes.
Yeah.
And obviously with headlight washers, would deem you to be pissing into your own eyes. I've seen swell marks in toilet seats.
Oh, who was?
That's Robin. Yeah, that's Robin.
Yeah,
because he said
It's a
he has
detailing one.
polished a toilet seat,
Yes.
I believe.
Just crazy.
Shout out Robin. Merry Christmas, Robin.
Hope you're having a good day, man.
4 cylinders are okay, but more cylinders are okayer.
Now, I'm sure that could have been any of us.
That wasn't me.
I was going to say it was me, but then I feel like it was you.
I think that's a Will comment.
I think I'm going to say it's me.
It is an Edwin one.
Is it?
Yeah, that is an Edwin one. And finally, down the peasants, up the rich.
That's got to be Ben. That has to be Ben.
That's Will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. They are all available in a See You Later video, and plus many more. That list could have gone for a long time. I had to delete many from that.
Good insight into
our brains.
Yeah.
Let us know if you got any of those at all. If you're some of you keen beans,
keen
creamers on this Crimas day may have got many of those. Let us know what you got. That's all we have for Christmas activities. But
how about
podcast activities?
You know what?
Do we have?
How about this? I'm going to throw a curveball right at your noggin.
Oh,
I'm going to dodge it.
You're going to hospital, mate.
Oh.
What's your want of the year?
I've got it.
Well, bloody hell.
that's a big question.
Go on then.
C6 Corvette.
Okay,
Still.
And you know what? I think you're fair on that.
I've mentioned it too many times.
Yes.
You know what? No. How about this? It's going to be a C6 Corvette. It's going to be a Ferrari 550. It's going to be a Murcielago.
Cool.
It can't be your main dogs. It's just something that's been constantly in your brain the whole year. I want that car. Yeah, not so easy now, is it, tough guy?
Yeah, but
Okay.
Murcielago that's my easy go-to for everything.
SLS AMG.
Oh, that's very
lovely.
interesting. Tell us about that, Benjamin.
I have an S2000.
No way.
I've never had a car with a long bonnet before. I drive that car and I sometimes forget that it's not that long, but it's much longer than I'm used to.
But you
Especially
like
end
that.
on end.
Oh,
And I remember thinking, I wonder what it's like driving an SLS if this is long.
Also,
Okay,
great.
so you don't actually even care.
And then I started like looking at them and I was like, oh wow, they're going up in value. And then I started looking at them and going, actually, that was quite an underrated car.
So you've got SLS, you've got Z3M coupe. You could go for long bonnet gang. You got E-Type.
GRGT.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm gonna go new.
I could do that, but for me, it's the SLS.
It's
Just a cool. I think it just.
Hey, same engine.
Is
Same
it?
guy.
Yeah.
It was never. I feel like it was never that.
I pointed
hyped.
at the ML63, by the way.
It was never that hyped up.
Yeah.
I think it is and it isn't. Obviously, some people, because it's the engine you get. It's not a special
it's the engine you grew up with.
but but it is the engine that is in a 4x4. It is in a C63, so it does take some of the shine off of it.
Do you know?
But it is still a very cool look. Also, doors. It has
It has got doors.
Now, do you know what? I think if the SLR hadn't have come out, if it had have started with SLS, the SLS would be much more revered.
Yeah.
But because the SLR was like, yo, we're here with a hypercar or supercar.
What I don't like is I don't know if they call it a roadster. I think it is a roadster. I don't understand it. Because the SLR, and they came out with the roadster, and it still kept the doors. In the SLS, they went, here's the convertible.
Yeah,
just normal.
Here's one of its most appealing features gone.
But you can have that in a 300 SL.
That's true. That's fair.
There is a Gullwing, It's not a Gullwing, but it's just called a 300 SL. That exists.
It is.
In the old
It is quite pretty, actually.
But it's a Gullwing with a convertible.
No. So the original Gullwing,
Yeah.
it's just called a 300 SL.
Oh, sorry, it hasn't got Gullwings when it's.
Yeah, there is a convertible, which is just normal.
That's fair.
And they're not worth anywhere near as much money, but they are still lovely.
That's fair.
I like that. SLS, good car.
For me.
Good
What
stuff.
about you?
Any other notable mentions in there?
Will's like, just buy me some time.
I am trying
GTR,
to buy some
Nissan GTR, as usual, R35.
time.
Yeah, just a great machine.
Little fuel for my fire there.
BMW M2.
Nice.
Also,
very nice.
really would like. If I had the money, I'd go out and buy one tomorrow.
What happened to the Cayman, Ben?
Yeah.
He'll be here one day.
Okay, so that is still.
I think it needs to happen at some point. I can't afford one, but at some point maybe.
I see you in a GT4.
I heard it. I've heard it.
Really?
I think that's
But
top
sort of
end,
like soft spec.
top end Ben.
So I see myself more with GTS. I don't think I'm a GT4 man.
I don't know. I think you underestimate yourself.
Fastest man on earth. Remember that?
You are a driver.
I'd probably spin it. If I had GT4 money, I'd buy a V12 Vantage.
Oh, you see, you know what, Ben? You're a cultured man.
That's my guy.
This
I must have
Christmas,
him.
you're drinking 1960s wine because you're
A little cognac for the buy.
Bottle of port.
Do you know what one of mine is? We actually tend to steer clear of BMWs on this channel. Not personally, obviously, we buy lots of them, but they tend to not enter my mind that much. But an F10 M5 has been with me all year, and it's because of Will. Will had one, and I love that car. I think at times I love that car more than you did.
Yeah,
not that you didn't love it, but I just Will would turn up to play stuff, be like, the F10, that's great.
That was I do think about that car quite regularly, to be fair. But there was a really cool one for sale recently. Jay showed us it was a Japanese
import that had cloth. So there are two types of seats in an F10 M5. Normal looking ones,
which are horrible.
They're really not nice. And then they have the comfort seats. Like Ben, you had the X5 normal and comfort
Wonderful seats.
The comfort seats, if you ever have an option on a BMW, go for the comfort seats.
It's
so delightful.
Incredible.
They're comfy.
You know what? It's crazy. They should name them that.
It has adjustment in the top of the seat, which is a game changer.
Genuinely huge. But this F10 M5 didn't have leather. It had cloth. Like it had fabric seats with air conditioning in the seats. They were, what do you call it? Perforated.
Cool. Yeah.
Genuine. And it had heads-up display with night vision. Cool, man.
It was a huge spec F10 M5.
Usually in that sort of car, I believe that it should have sporty seats and it should be sporty because it is sporty. But something about having effectively your living room that has how much horsepower? 700 horsepower with downpipe?
That is the charm of that car.
Exactly.
And although I will say, a standard F10 with no options will be very comfortable. It will be a good car.
Of course, yeah.
But I don't know if it's because the one I had was quite a nice spec. It wasn't super high spec, but it was things like the leather dash.
Yeah.
When you get into a car where it's got leather dash and then you get into one that's got the plastic dash and the basic seats, it almost feels like a completely different car.
It goes from, it's the same thing with your CL. It goes from feeling like a car, a thing to move you from A to B, to, this is special. There's something kind of nice being in here.
Alcantara headlight, like those kind of little bits. Obviously, they would have been an expensive option, but they add so much.
And it's very posh to have it.
Yeah.
But now, when the prices have come down to where they are, the difference between a base model one, and granted, you'll have to wait and look for one and be hopeful that a good one comes up, but it's going to be like 1,500 quid to £2,000.
Yeah.
Spend that little bit further time saving or doing whatever you need to do to get towards that, because it makes such a difference.
Yeah, it is. They are spec dependent.
F10 M5 is in my head, and the other thing that is in my head. Do you know what? This sounds very I don't even know what. 355 Ferrari is the only other thing. Sometimes while I'm doing my nightly my nightly ritual of searching every website on the internet for Ferrari 550s, a 355 will pop up and I go, do I like that more than the 550?
We saw some out in Monterey, which I think we went to last year.
Oh,
this year.
That's crazy.
Really.
Anyway,
but seeing a 355 again, another thing that's kind of, you see one in the right spec with a challenge grille and whatever else, and you go, that really is.
I think it
a fantastic looking thing.
I think it's because I don't actually think it matters what generation you grew up with. That shape of car is Ferrari, is supercar, is wedge. That's like, red car fast.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
Yeah, even it's the famous Fast and Furious thing, and he pulls up alongside a 355.
Yeah,
there is, and there'll be a lot of people that go, "No, I take the Supra every time." I still look at the 355, and you go, and he revs it, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's still pretty cool."
I watched that 2 nights ago, and I still love that.
I'm like, you know what, the Supra might be quicker, but that's pretty cool. They sound amazing. They're not a ridiculous size. They're not overcomplicated, because obviously there's servicing things and whatever, but it's just. That is what Ferrari should be.
Good,
great engine, great looks, not too sort of like over designed. It's just really
perfect, down to the last detail. Now, unfortunately, you've bided your time.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking while speaking.
What is it?
Now you said R35, and I would say that's one of them.
Can't copy me.
I can.
Ben making up rules again.
I can.
Okay.
And I thought it's just one of those things. I looked at them the other day actually, because I wanted to see if they'd come down in price. They haven't. They just haven't. I think it's been 2 or so years since I had mine. So I know I lost money on that car, but they're still the same price for the same thing. You can get some real rough ones at mid-30s or whatever, but R35 is in there. The one that has probably stayed all throughout the year is possibly another E92 M3.
Just one of the greatest cars.
It's one of those cars that it's the comfort food car.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one I go, you know what? When all else fails, I'm eating. He's the chocolate cake. He is.
I'm eating
He's the chocolate digestive biscuit. That's what he is. I would like to try another one of those.
Chocolate
and a Focus RS Mark II.
Chocolate digestive or hobnob?
Chocolate digestive.
That's correct.
Plain hobnob or chocolate hobnob?
Chocolate hobnob.
Chocolate hobnob. It's a difficult one, but it would be a digestive.
Yeah, heard Ben.
I think he's more versatile, digestive.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I think we're all agreed on that.
A hobnob can be a very special occasion.
Agreed.
Yeah. But digestive, he's always there.
He's always there.
He's the biscuit you grow up with.
You have like one hobnob in every 10 digestives.
That's exactly it. And you know what? Some people right now, they're tucking into one. They go, I hear what the boys are saying.
Yeah. You've got your after eights out. You know what? I have got a pack of digestives, but I will eat them.
That reminds me. It's Christmas after all.
Now
gets a packet of digestives.
I hope it's that meme when you skip. I only skip 10 seconds. I think the E92 M3 market's going to be good this year. 10 seconds later, it's a digestive every day.
Ford. I'd have a Ford. Some sort.
Focus.
Ben, Will actually said that the other day when we were going around the thing. He just kept going, Ford, man. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, just need a Ford.
I would really like an RS Mark II again, but it is just a lot of money for a Focus. I know that, but it's one of those things where you're never going to lose that money, so it's fine. But ultimate green Focus RS Mark II.
Mark 1 RS, please.
Yeah, that.
Want that.
If it was a want of the week, I would be saying Escort Cosworth.
But you can't, because it's not a want of the week. It's one of the year.
Do whatever I like.
Do you know what it is?
Christmas.
Next week, it's going to be one of the week, one at the beginning of the year.
One of this year.
Exactly.
We can set goals. They'll be called New Year's resolutions.
Okay. We should all adopt that. That's quite a good idea.
I've got one.
No. Hold on.
I'm saying I've got one.
Wrong podcast. We'll cut it.
I'm not going to say what it is, but I have one already. So
is it a resolution or like a car goal?
I have both.
Ben's buy daily this year.
By the end of December.
Great when that's ruined.
Is it when someone guesses your wish that it won't come true?
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah. Great. Thanks.
What have we got? We've got a forum.
We do have a forum. Let's do a Christmas forum.
A Christmas forum, Ben. It's in there for you.
I have to ask it. I forget about these things.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know who this is from.
Oh, I can tell you.
Edwin, I'll be honest, Edwin found this one. And he put it in our chat.
Is it a secret Santa?
Is it a secret forum?
Santa did this one.
We probably all choose similar cars for ourselves, but what are people choosing for their significant others? As the person who's going to have to fix it and knowing they only care about Apple CarPlay, what do you choose / recommend for them?
Now, I put this in there because it's Christmas. The holidays are a time of family and friends. So we're going to open that up. That's more broad because people buy cars on behalf of their family all the time. Okay. So it is for your significant other and family. What are you going for?
or like each individual family member? Or
what are you
just in
buying?
general?
What car are you buying them for Christmas?
Well, my aunt, I guess.
Every year, I always get her a brand new Toyota Auris. She loves it.
The thing some rich people probably do.
They
to
probably
be
do.
fair.
Oh,
We never know what.
How long you been like
the
this?
voiceover comes in. We never knew what Will would buy.
I'm gonna say I'm confused at the question.
No, so you as a car man
Yeah,
are usually given someone will come to you and go,
I need a car.
I need a car.
Okay,
What car
sorry.
do I
I
get?
thought you were saying like, what would I get them? I mean, it'd be a Lamborghini Murcielago.
No. It is what do you actually? You would give them a Murcielago,
Yeah, no, I would,
budget
yeah.
dependent.
And then I just give them one of my
But
cars.
in
and
reality, what do you do? Because your girlfriend, you essentially will choose her car.
yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, the Fiesta that she has now, she's got 1 litre EcoBoost, and I kind of chose that. She specifically said 5-door, and I talked her out of it. I said, you don't need that. Get 3-door. It's easier. It looks better. And here we are, like 60,000 miles later, still with that. And I tell her every time it's got a sunroof, that was £1,000 option, and it was £1,000 option.
But that's the thing. You put the time in to find. You didn't just go get Fiesta and she
Yeah.
bought it. You're like, no, I will find the Fiesta.
She found one, and it had small wheels. It had bass audio. It was a 5-door. I said, let's not do this. And I found for less money a titanium
Ooh.
with the 17s and a panoramic roof and all the radar crews and everything you would need from a car you need every day. And funny enough, actually, because she's starting to think I might need that, so I'm starting to think, what about this?
What's the next thing?
I would love to give her my Range Rover, but she doesn't want that at all because it would be ridiculous. To run.
I like that is I'm sure there will be lots of Crimas that will relate, that when they get this question asked to you go through your own cars and go, you'd like this. You should have this.
And
they go,
like a track McGann.
but also because they're the person, they know you as the car person, they go, I don't want your cars. No, your cars break. You always say that your cars break. I don't want that.
Disappointingly, she's, when you might be out with a family member or a girlfriend or whatever, and they'll say, I like that car. They see a car and go, they like that. And often it's actually quite disappointing.
Yep.
There was a Tiguan that's come up quite often. But I did find out there is a Tiguan R.
There is. They're quite cool.
And I thought, you know what? Stupid. But I would be happy with that. Ish. Tiguan R. You know what? A Range Rover Evoque.
Oh, fair.
Okay.
Actually, because I know it's not a full-on Range Rover, and I hate them. But it's better than a Tiguan.
But don't they have chocolatey engines?
I think that you can get a later one with an Ingenium, but you get early ones
that don't.
that don't have it.
Okay,
I
that's
think,
not bad.
I think.
An Evoque, Ben's an Evoque convertible kind of guy.
Great. Nice little straight to catch.
But he's not driving
Merry
it.
Christmas.
Yeah, thanks, man.
He's not driving it. He's sat in the back seat.
Oh, tough. Really tough.
Let's move on.
And then wider family. But
Wider
Are
family.
you mainly a Ford? You'll steer them down the path of Ford.
Sometimes I do try to tell them, look,
When not.
don't buy and go and when not Ford.
Yeah.
If they just
If they want a supercar that's brand new or something.
Lamborghini,
Yeah.
I want to get Ford GT. Why not? My dad would be different. I can't choose for my dad. It's impossible.
Yeah, but he's fellow car.
Oh, he's
person.
car man, so non-car people.
Yeah.
My mum, oh God. I actually suggested an electric car to my mum. I feel awful for saying that.
But
It's
she has a
because
very short
She has an
commute.
extremely short commute,
Yeah.
but the problem is it's flat, so you can't charge it, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, true.
So I think she's a Ford Focus. I think it's actually a pretty good choice.
Fair. But that's the thing. I think that's a general thing with those cars. You tend to go with what you know.
Yeah.
You have a good experience with the car. You then take that with you to someone that needs help with the car. You're not going to go, you need a SsangYong Corando.
Yeah, no. If a family member, like they need, I feel like it feels like being a priest called to an exorcism. And you have to go, I have to summon the SsangYong thought out of the brain and go, no, like you don't have to go extreme with it, but like we can do something better than that.
Stop.
It doesn't have to be the Dacia, if we're honest.
Ben?
I don't know if I'm qualified to say this. I can't even buy myself a car.
No, but
Do you know what I mean?
wow, that was actually depression in that voice.
Yeah.
No,
It's Christmas, man.
but you will still. People will come to you as the person that likes cars the most.
Yeah, they're idiots, man. It depends. No one in my family is into cars.
But exactly, but you
That is
are.
the
So do you not get?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro said this could make a great question.
For me, it's usually they have an idea, and I'll say either don't do that or do that.
Will you do some research for them?
Yeah.
And will you? How much of not what you want, but what your kind of flavor comes into that? Will you be like, you want the green one?
I'd influence like a little bit like a bit like the Tiguan. Get an R.
You'll be
you know
like,
what I mean?
you'll be like the red ones, engines blow up all the time.
Do you know what? Actually,
You want to
spec-wise,
go for the blue one.
I would influence a spec. If someone said to me, I'm going to spec a brand new car, I'm going to thinking of this, and this. I would
Yeah,
make it a bit more what I like. But yeah, I don't really have. I don't know. People don't really listen to me.
I think they would.
Yeah, Ben's trying to get that violin out on Christmas. He wants people to be like, "Well, that Ben guy."
Oh no,
that's not what I'm saying at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. I just don't think. I'm. You guys are so afflicted by it that it would be. It would be.
But are you not designated car man?
But that's the thing.
But then it's like, but it's still like I'm not the CNI.
No, it's a stressful place to be.
A lot of Crimas are going to be in a very similar position. Not all Crimas are as afflicted as we are. They are generally interested in cars, so they will have that thing where they may not be in comparison to some of us, but to their family, they're like, "Yo, you like Top Gear? You like cars? What car shall I get?"
The thing that will put me off is the fact that, put them off of me choosing is that if you look at my car history, a lot of it is not very good and a lot of it is quite old. So they go, well, he's just going to choose an old whatever.
Of course, which is why, like that point I said earlier, they don't want your cars, but they'll still sometimes ask you about what you think.
It'll be stuff like I would do, because I got a fair few brothers, and I would say that, what's that funny?
I don't know.
I would say that if any of them came to me and none into cars, I'd say, get this one rather than get this one.
What would it be?
Each one is different, but I'd say like usually it would be if they go, I want a sportier car, I'd be like, okay, we'll just get this, not an RS5, get an Audi A5 with this engine.
Okay, so you're going like VAG, like reliable.
I'm saying reliable, but also like a bit fun. But I'm also not gonna be like, no, you've got to get the RS5, mate, because realistically, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna appreciate that.
I think
car.
No, yeah, that's a great point. I think
words not coming out of my head. Is sometimes if they've chosen the car, that's fine. Because actually, for a lot of non-car people, there isn't that much choice.
No, yeah.
So there normally isn't a bad sort of decision, unless they're going to go, oh, here's my Kia Niro. I'm going to go, no, it's not. I'm not having this conversation with you anymore. But if we're talking like normal stuff, a Ford Fiesta, a Volkswagen Polo, a Focus, it's either VAG or it's Ford, or it's BMW, or it's Mercedes. It's in that, or it's maybe like a Honda or a Toyota, something like that. But then you have to steer them down the. You don't have to pay that money.
Yeah,
or the really basic one. You can get a better.
Or don't go with that engine because you're doing X amount of miles. You could do this instead.
Because that's what people get wrong all the time. They'll go, oh, I just bought that. That was the one available. It's the 1.6 non-turbo diesel. I'm like, well, you could have got the. My mum did it a while. She bought a Fiesta 1 litre many years ago. It turned out to be the non-turbo one.
Oh,
and she didn't consult me, and she claimed it was fine. It wasn't fine. It was exceptionally. We've been in that car.
Oh, it was the blue one.
It's the blue one.
That was rough.
That was exceptionally.
That really was rough.
But now she has an EcoBoost, which needed a belt.
Goodbye,
put that belt in oil right now.
That's two. My girlfriend's also needed a belt.
But the thing I was going to say is I think it comes from where maybe potentially first car is. Like I'm Golf. I will just say to anyone, go get a Golf.
Yeah.
Because Golf will be. You need to put something in the back of it. Get a Golf wagon. You need it. Whatever you need, there'll be a Golf that can do it.
What would you never suggest? I don't think I'd ever suggest a Vauxhall to anyone.
Do you know what? I quite commonly steer people away from Teslas when they talk about it because I say to them, it's fine when they're new if you get them new, and I know that their build quality has improved, but all of my experiences have always just been they get really rattly and they get really.
Well, they ranked. There's a list of all the manufacturers, and they rank lowest on reliability long term.
It's
out of all the manufacturers.
I think I have segments in my head. If you want a cheaper car, go with something VAG. If you within that you can go, you want it to be the cheapest one possible, Seat or a Skoda. If you don't care, you just want a good car that is a little bit cheaper than the rest, Seat or Skoda. You want middle of the road, go get a Golf. If you want it to be a bit nicer, but you want to look like you've spent some more money, get an Audi. Now, if you want to move up, it's Volvos. If you want anything more than that, go get some form of Volvo.
Yeah.
A wagon, if you need a big car, get a, what is it called? The XC9420. 40
small crossover.
That's the one. There you go.
The educational piece I always struggled to get across that people never understand is I put the glove on for this one.
Okay.
Is
you must have quit.
They'll say I want an Audi or a BMW. Let's say they have £15,000.
Yeah.
This is a purely theoretical amount of money and car.
Perhaps the Leaf Scrong U3 they could get.
They could, but what I'm saying is,
$16,000.
but they have £15,000 and they go, there's a 1 Series or 2 Series, whatever, a BMW on a budget, but you are at the absolute bottom end.
Yeah.
The bro's got a 4-speed manual 4 Series with a wind-up clock on the dash and a sewing machine. And a sewing machine. But you know what I mean? Like all I want is the badge.
Is the badge.
Is then you have to go, it's easier with VAG stuff because they might say, I want an Audi, and you go, but there's Seat and there's Skoda, which actually
which
looks
the
very
same
similar,
car.
but they still have that badge. Like, I don't really want that.
Yeah,
but you will get more for your money in something else. I did similar with my girlfriend's car. She wanted a Volkswagen something or an Audi something, and I go, hang on a sec.
But a Fiesta.
I'm Ford. We're Ford now.
Yeah.
You've chosen me.
Unfortunately, you get no choice in this.
And a Fiesta that's got way more stuff for the money.
Yeah, way more.
A Volkswagen of some sort might have more stuff, but you're going to pay more money for the same amount of things. So, yeah, car people, be considerate this Christmas. Don't go selling decat cars to your nan.
Wicked pops and bangs on this. Thanks, grandson.
The remat is an eco remat. Honestly, it really is.
I struggle with it quite a lot because thankfully and not thankfully, my girlfriend is suggestible with cars. We'll drive past the car that is old and weird and cool and shit, and she'll go, "I really like that." So of course I'm like, "We could get you a Mark II Golf." Yeah, you'd love that. And then I have to do the thing where I check myself and go, no, it's going to break down.
Yeah.
She's going to hate it. Yeah. And it's not going to be good.
The idea
is great.
Golf or the classic thing sounds great.
Yeah.
But when you start to go, my girlfriend was exactly the same. I think, is it 205?
205.
Like
both
that
of them.
era, like an 80s or 90s hatch, you go, oh, really boxy, really funky inside. You go, you can't just get in it every day, bang 20, 30,000 miles on it in a year and
expect it to always work. Yeah.
There is going to be stuff you need to do. So
funnily enough, that was at Shedfest that both Will's girlfriend and my girlfriend went off for a walk. And when they came back, they both went, "What's that car?" We went, "There's a 205." And they both went, "I want one of those." And we literally, it was like counselling. It was like, okay, I can see how you'd like this, but unfortunately, this isn't going to happen.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
But when you get in it and the speedo stops working or you can't get into it or
your lights go off randomly,
it will become tough.
But it's a point that all Crimas, but more importantly, all car people will come up with at some point. Someone will go, "What car this?" And you know what? It's the biggest. It's the biggest responsibility to bestow, because also you suggest something, they buy it, it's bad, and then you're the person, you're the dick.
That's what I feel bad about. It's the in my opinion, you should get this, but there are other things out there.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'll maybe speak to an expert. I don't know. But perhaps some of you have made some car suggestions. Perhaps you have some W's. Perhaps you have some L's. There will be some where you've suggested a car, they've bought it, it's blown up, or they've had a horror of a time with it.
No, seriously, like they don't do this.
No, this is the only one that's done that.
I've never heard of that.
Honestly, XFRs never have timing chain issues.
Nan, mate, you'll love the 5-litre supercharger. It's going to be great for you. Shall we wrap it up there?
Wrap it up.
Nice.
Well, am I right?
Or unwrap it up there.
Say wrapped up. What a way to end. Right. Merry Chrysler. Happy holidays.
A thanks to the Crimas this year.
Genuinely, big massive thank you for listening. Next year is going to be even bigger and better. The podcast is, we love doing TDC, but the podcast is the thing we love doing even more than that. So thank you guys for listening this last year. Next year is going to be even better.
Merch. What else?
Podcasts.
The next podcast is going to be New Year, so see you next year, guys.
See you next year, am I right? It's December the 11th. Merry Christmas.
Goodbye.
Happy holidays. And if you're working, stay on it. Enjoy the last few days of the year. Have a good one.
Goodbye.
Creams.